criminals are protected by the law. That was a shock for me. And we need freedom of speech, freedom of religion, and I'm a supporter of the Second Amendment. We need to motivate police. We need more hiring in police department. That's we came here for law and order. Parents have right on the kids. After 18, kids are free to choose their life. You got everything. You have the businesses. You have big houses in this country. Our dreams are fulfilled. Now they're taking away our kids. We will be crying.
जी आया ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੇਖ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ ਅੱਜ ਕੱਲ ਅਮਰੀਕਾ ਸਾਂਝੀ ਸੋਚ ਟੀਵੀ ਤੇ ਮੇਰਾ ਨਾਮ ਇੰਦਰਜੀਤ ਕਾਲੀਰਾਏ ਅੱਜ ਕੱਲ ਅਮਰੀਕਾ ਤੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਜੋ ਚੱਲਦੇ ਮੁੱਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਨੇ ਇਲੈਕਸ਼ਨ ਚੱਲ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਵਿਚਾਰ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰੀਦੀ ਹੈ ਅੱਜ ਆਪਣੇ ਨਾਲ ਜੁੜੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਨੇ ਜਸਕਰਨ ਸਿੰਘ ਸਰਾਓ ਉਹ ਹੈਗੇ ਨੇ ਕੈਂਡੀਡੇਟ ਵਾਸ਼ਿੰਗਟਨ ਸਟੇਟ ਦੇ ਡਿਸਟ੍ਰਿਕਟ 41 ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਅਮਰੀਕਾ ਦੀ ਜਰਨੀ ਜੋ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਤੋਂ ਅਮਰੀਕਾ ਆਣੇ ਦੀ ਔਰ ਅੱਜ ਉਹ ਕੈਂਡੀਡੇਟ ਹੈਗੇ ਨੇ ਵਾਸ਼ਿੰਗਟਨ ਸਟੇਟ ਦੇ ਡਿਸਟ੍ਰਿਕਟ 41 ਦੇ ਆਓ ਮਿਲਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਜਸਕਰਨ ਸਿੰਘ ਨਾਲ ਜਸਕਰਨ ਜੀ ਵੈਲਕਮ ਟੂ ਅੱਜ ਕੱਲ ਅਮਰੀਕਾ as a brief introduction please tell us about your journey to candidate district 41 Washington State Senate.
Thank you for having me. Wai Khalsa, Wai Fateh, Sat Sri Akal, Namaste. My name is Jaskaran Singh. So I grew up in Patiala, did my graduation in engineering from Baba Banda Singh Bahadur Engineering College, Fatehgarh Sahib. I came here in United States in 2005 through H-1B visa. Worked here for, I'm still working, like I quit my job recently to focus on this campaign, but I have been working whole time in network and project management. And I've been living in Bellevue since 2005, and which is a tech hub, just like a Silicon San Jose. It's a tech hub of Washington. And I'm raising my 2 kids and living my American dream, enjoying life every day. I hike, bike, travel, whatever the normal dream we have as an Indian, come to America, fulfill our needs, then enjoy the life. That's what I was doing. Everything was perfect, tying a turban. My both kids tie patka in school, so I was involved in as a neighborhood association, Soch organization, serving food at homeless shelter, volunteer at various organizations, let me run, coaching kids to run 5K, and doing my other I'm a scout leader, so being volunteering in all organizations, I was doing the daily routine things, living my life and being a part of a civilized world, very proud of. Then I'm also a chair for human services, where I'm nominated, and we distribute funds to various non-profit organizations. I was always interested in learning about the city, state level things. I don't know how it came, but I have learned that more effect at a city level. City things impact us more compared to what impacts nationally and internationally. How the police, how the schooling, how the basic things, the water, everything is in the city and the state, which affects every day. International issues are there, but staying in the United States, I have learned that we need to learn the civic engagement from the basis. So in 2017, I took a Value Essentials class where I learned how the various departments work and what are their roles and who is in charge and how we should participate. So, and beside that, doing all the positive things, then there's a recent incident 2 years ago, the squatter issue, which happened. Somebody illegally, he was a tenant, but he's a con man. He has been doing this for many years. I was dealing with him. I proposed, I talked to him politely. I offered him everything. There was a 3 eviction cases done against him. But what I learned is that how our taxpayer money is not used responsibly. We need accountability. That's where I stood up. I said, I went to Olympia, I went to city council, I went to a county council. I explained them why my taxpayer money is used against me. He was provided free lawyer, anti-harassment case against me, and his rent was paid, past rent was paid for 2 years from our taxpayers' money. And that was shocking for me that we need accountability and transparency. We were always concerned about what's taught in the schools. We talk as a normal American husband wife during the walk that this is not going right. Why the crime is up? So many car thefts, retail thefts, mailboxes are broken, property crimes, people break in the house. Now we have so many cameras. Still, people are not scared because criminals are protected by the law. That was a shock for me. Then this issue became a global news, and I decided I was fighting. While that, I learned that we need. I did a protest for 5 to 7 weeks. Only sixth week was took a break, but I raised the issue, but not a major change. But I learned that there are 2,000 more small mom and pop landlords which are suffering through this. They started calling me. Then all the issues came in and they said, "Thank you, Mr. Singh, for raising a voice for us." That inspired me that somebody has to do something. We can't always keep complaining. That's not my nature, actually. I don't complain much. I don't complain about weather. I don't complain about why I came here. I don't complain. I was happy in India too. I'm happy here too. That doesn't, this is my choice. I made my choice. I enjoy this country. I'm very proud American by choice. It's, if I don't like, I would have gone back. But this is my choice. So I spent my 19 years in this country. So I'm standing back, standing and fighting back for what is right, what is my rights as American. So I don't want to be called any particular like an Indian American, Asian American, or the no. I'm American. We need equality. That's why I'm standing, and we need freedom of speech, freedom of religion, and I'm a supporter of the Second Amendment. Thank you.
Thank you, Jaskaran ji. You raised a few issues: freedom of speech, the land of dreams, and the Second Amendment, and the housing issues, which are relevant both in your state, Washington, and California, nationally, actually. You talked about the taxes being spent on these issues and also crime. If we can address crime, when you are successful in November and you become State Senator Sarao, what would you do as state senator to address crime in the Washington state area?
So last 4 years, I have seen the police has been demoralized in this country. That's not the reason we came to this. We need to motivate police. We need more hiring in the police department. That's we came here for law and order. Nothing is above law. We need to encourage police. We need a better law and order. So that's why I will be proposing more funding for the police department and more accountability for the lawyers. There shouldn't be an easy rescue for them to go out and exploit the system. There should be proper criminal charges against whoever does the crime. Everyone should be treated equally under law. Criminals should be treated as criminals. Doesn't matter small or big, they should be treated. And the good judgment should come. That's what my aim is, to support the police.
One thing in California, there's a dollar value. I believe it's 950 in California. If retail theft of 950 is involved, technically there's no charges. Is it appropriate to put in a dollar value to crime. When I was growing up as a child, I was told a candy bar, which might cost 50 cents in those days, 25 cents, was theft. I know if I did that from a grocery store or a small mom and pop shop, my parents would take action. I'm from the generation where a beating was normal. Today, corporal punishment is not allowed legally across the nation. But as far as theft is concerned, is there a difference between a Snickers bar from the Safeway grocery store and a Louis Vuitton purse from Nordstrom's? If it's not 950, should I be walking free? As state senator, what can you do to address that issue?
So everything, I would say California is ahead of Washington State. What is implemented there, it's coming to Washington. We have same laws. I have been, I don't have any retail business, but I know many people in our community doing the retail. 7-Eleven, gas station, they are fed up with the theft. They worked hard to make these small businesses, and now the crime is up. Their homelessness problem. Then there's a mental health crisis going on. Then there's a fentanyl, like a drug crisis going on. So, but police hands are tied. So there shouldn't be any. I was shopping at Nordstrom, and this $40 T-shirt, they have like a, it's like anti, like a small tag on it. I have never seen it before. I said, at a small amount you're putting these tags. So this is scary. From each and small thing they're putting a tag. No, there are security guards standing in front of REI, Best Buy, Home Depot, Target. What is this society is? And we have so many security cameras. And I go to the grocery store, I see people lifting in front of the QFC grocery store, and they don't call police. Simply that's instruction. What kind of society we are going into? So we need to discipline our kids in a good form, teach them the value. If we are spoiling our kids, our future, they will be disciplined in the hard way. We should be focused on disciplining the kids in a good, positive manner, whatever the law allows us. And but I think being raised in India, I was disciplined, and my dad still lives with me, and I'm very proud that he showed me the right path. And every dad and mom has a duty to show the right path. Nobody else will do what the parents can do for their kids.
Um, Jaskanji, you just raised a point about raising children and discipline at home. At least in California, the governor just signed a bill that removes parental rights from a child's school life. In this particular case, if as an example, we have a child going to school, wants to identify or tells somebody that they feel they are in the wrong body, they are the wrong gender, they don't feel right. The California laws signed a few weeks ago by the governor takes the parents' rights out of the picture. The school authorities, the schools may go and do gender transformation therapies, uh, chemically through drugs and hormones, without notifying the parents. If we're talking about parent responsibility in raising children, should that proposal come to Washington and it be on the Senate for debate and vote by the Senate, then future signature by the governor, where would Jaskaran Sarao, senator for Washington, stand on that issue of parent rights?
So it already went through Senate. It was approved, the similar law. What we got initiative signed, it's on a ballot this year. We need parental rights. The parental parents have like parents have right on the kids. After 18, kids are free to choose their life. They can go wherever they want in life, whatever they want to do, the company they want to work, be an entrepreneur, travel around the world. That's their choice. Till 18, I always like this, when I came to this country, like, till 18, you have to listen to the parents. After that, I will not interfere with my kids' life. If they need my guidance, need my help or whatever, I will be there, but I will not tell them what's right or wrong. They have to make their decision. Till 18, I have to show him the religious path, be example how to be engaged in good activities in life, hike, bike, travel, Boy Scout, the moral character, respect other human being, and that's very important. But under 18, if they're trying to confuse the kids, that's a major thing. Nobody agreed with me. I have talked to all faiths, I have talked to all kind of people. They have same response. How can a god send you in the wrong body? This doesn't make too sense. There can be a personal choice. I respect people. There can be an issue, but till 18 there shouldn't be interference without parents permission. And we it's a personal choice. It shouldn't be forced on anyone. Whatever you married to boy or girl, I'm not against it. That's their personal choice. But don't interfere with the religion, with changing all the things we inherit from many years. They're trying to destroy everything. What I'm seeing, I'm happy the way I'm raising my kids, the way my parents raised me, the values I got from my parents. Everyone in India, I would say, Pakistan, India, China, they have the same values. Work hard, get a good education, do a good job. That was what the things taught in school. Science, math, leadership skills, life skills, these need to be learned. There's the other organic things which happen naturally. When you're a teenager, you're attracted to someone. It's a natural process. Nobody taught us in the school. It's a natural organic way. You will be attracted. Go for it. Then why school need to be teaching these kind of stuff? I think then community should rise and they should ask the question from the leaders that you got everything. You have the businesses, you have big houses in this country. Our dreams are fulfilled. Now they're taking away our kids. We will be crying. If I saw a video from Elon Musk, what happened to his son? That's not right. How can they're going totally against nature? Stay organic, whatever your preference is, go with that, but don't destroy what's built for thousands of years. That's my message.
We were discussing parental rights. Uh, just recently, on the same topic of personal choice, in the Olympics, there was a women's boxing situation where two boxers had identified themselves as female. Biologically, they're transgender, maybe. Many people say that biologically they are male. The question arises in sports, whether it's high school sports, middle school sports, or college, or even professional sports. Should we have transgender individuals playing in women's sports or male sports, or should they have their own category? The question is more around your opposition party who are arguing that they are defending women's rights. They stand for women's right to choose. If on all of those issues they are standing for the woman's right to choose, how can they allow a biologically non-female to play in sports which is specifically female? There are physical attributes that are different for male, biological males. But the other side of the coin, recently we had a Supreme Court nominee from the administration who is now a member of the Supreme Court, in her confirmation hearings, she said she herself did not know what a woman was because she's, as a state senator, what can you do to define the rights of women, protect the rights of women in their right to choose, in their right to freedoms that they have fought so hard for? But more so, what could you do to protect women's sports? Or do you think it's not necessary to do anything?
So I am a sportsman. I did my I played fencing in the state level in Punjab. So I have many good sportsmen friends, and I would not like to comment what happened in Olympia. I have read the news, and there's a Olympic committee has to answer that questions, but there's still a lot of questions going around it on social media. I have seen that videos, but strongly agree that women sports shouldn't be there shouldn't be biological male in the women's sports to protect that. I have seen in my state there was an event for a high school and biological male competing in the women, and he was uh, given a gold medal. That's not right. I am against it. Women, somebody feeling to go to the women's washroom, that's not right. What's this feeling? What I discussed this with my wife. I, as a woman, I want to have her opinion. She totally agree with me that this is totally unsafe atmosphere, and we are scared to stop in restroom, and I have to stand outside. If you go to in the washroom, what is all going on? That need to be stopped. And what was the uh, totally the girls sport should be protected. I'm in favor, and I'm also a pro-choice. That's women's right to do. Women and his loved one and the doctor has to decide what they have to do uh, with the with their pregnancy. But said that personal level, according to my faith, till 20 weeks it's fine. There could be any reason, and their loved ones and the women and the doctor can decide. But after that, in the rare circumstances, it should be done. It's not a easy path. Being the father for two kids, I know it's a emotional and it's hard for women's body, and it shouldn't be made so easy and accessible and make a political issue. Being being a candidate, I do the doorbelling, and at various women they ask about this the same question. There's a national people ask, "Are you pro-choice?" I said, "Yes, I am pro-choice. That's your choice, your body. It's not good for you. It shouldn't be made an issue. But you should. There should be a humane, like family values come. We should be raising good kids so that they know the responsibility. There should be easy that okay, it's not like a taking a shower or like a small thing to have abortion. Whole body is changes when I have seen personally. I the day my son was born, I called my dad. I said, "Oh, that's why you were worried." When I was not at home till midnight, my dad was worried, my mom was worried, because there's a emotional, so many emotional, biological changes happen to both men and women. Like we are emotionally, I was attached to my kids. So it's an organic way. So I respect women. As by my faith, we give equality to women. I stand for women rights, health, and whatever they need, because we were born through the women only. That's a basic thing. That's why what my faith told me. That's what the life is. We were born from the women. So how can we disrespect them? I respect the women, and I stand up for their rights, and the sport should be protected. People have the choice. They want to be whatever called in their life, whatever they want to do is their choice, but they don't need to interfere with everything we do in daily life. Sports. Men and women, let them, they can have a third event like a summer winter Olympics, separate Olympics for them. That's my personal opinion. But again, my issues are the state level and my district level. I have to focus on public safety, good education, affordability, and the property rights.
Thank you, Jaskaranji. Um, Another issue, we addressed crime and we've addressed education. One of the issues that's a hot topic across the nation and also within the states is gun control. My understanding as a Sikh, Guruji has a mandate for Shastra Vidya,
Yes.
having weapons and using not for attack necessarily, but for defense. Rakhya karne vaste, ਕਿਸੇ ਦੀ और अपनी. So on that
Yeah.
concept, Second Amendment is also the right for American citizens to bear arms. We've had
Yes.
various classifications now. We have concealed carry in Florida. They just passed open carry. As a state senator, what is your position on citizens, legal gun owners? There's a difference between the criminal and the
Yeah.
legal. When we have crime that involves a person with a gun, most legislatures, they tend to go after the legal gun owners. They just passed, and now it's effective, an 11% additional tax, not the regular sales tax, an additional tax on the purchase of ammunition, on the purchase of weapons. That became effective July 1st. Coming up to January, when you're in the state Senate, if there's anything proposed to limit the rights of gun owners, whether it be concealed carry or ownership of guns, how would you address that? And how would you address crime people carrying guns?
So I'm a supporter of the, as you said, like our Guruji told us to be ready to self-protect and protect others. That's the Sikhs taught us. And I'm a supporter of Second Amendment. My kids have both NRA certified from the Boy Scout. They know how to do the shotgun. They have rifle training. People need to be trained. People, that's a self defense. People need to have a proper training of the weapon if they want to. If they don't want to, that's their choice. But criminals can get weapons, but it's harder for the people like American citizen to protect themselves. They're making hard and hard. I will give example of in India, we don't have that much guns, and still people were able to kill a famous singer, Sidhu Moosewala. Where did they get the weapons from? They were still able to get it and kill that star. So criminals will have the weapons. If you're taking away the weapons from the good American citizens standing, which is our constitutional right, I am against that. And majority of people who are having gun are responsible. We need to separate. If the gun is on the table, it can be there for 100 years. It will not shoot. It depends who lifts that gun, who shoots. So you can't take away guns from the good people and let the criminals do the crime. If the people know that that guy have a gun, he will think twice to coming to his property, stopping him, or fighting with him. That's self-defense. Always ready. We we definitely we have police, we have all the system, but this is Second Amendment. I'm a supporter of Second Amendment.
Thank you, Jaskaranji. Um, there's a lot of ongoing issues, but we've addressed some of the key ones: retail crime,
Yeah.
Second Amendment, education, schools, even protecting women's rights and women's sports. In the interest of time, what I'd like you to do now for the next few minutes is share details about your campaign, how people can get involved, your website, your email, your phone number, your staff who can be reached out to. If somebody wants to, in Washington State, wants to come and support you, how can they find Jaskaran Singh Sarao and how can they help you out?
Yeah, thank you. So my aim standing against this in this election was to awareness. People are not registering for vote on also. Forget about the policies. First of all, get registered. Learn how the state works. Then I definitely need your support financially and as a volunteer. My website is Sing for State Senate. There was a purpose I choose Sing for State Senate because our Guru Sahib being called Singh, we are all equal. That's what American values are. I tell this to many people and they are so impressed that our Guru Sahib gave us equality and make us sing and chorus. That's to destroy the casteism in India. So that's my values, and you are Mr. Singh. I'm doing it, taking a responsibility to going in the front. It's a big responsibility. It's a lot of work. It's not that easy path I took. It's impact on my family. I couldn't travel anywhere. My hobbies are gone, and I am doorbelling, meeting people. But it's a lot of learning. The real issues, being in staying in one community, Indian, Punjabi, we couldn't see what's going around. But I have learned so much during the doorbelling in last 3 months that there are a lot of issues in this country also we need to be aware of and vote right people. I became citizen in December only. I was not a Democrat or Republican before. I was just a normal American resident who was doing his civic responsibilities. So I want to encourage you guys to participate, to go to city council, go to county councils, and ask questions to them why the crime is up, why your the education level is going down, how will we compete to the other people in the world with this kind of curriculum. So we need to participate, go to school board meetings, unite, tell us how we are raised, how what are our values, where we stand. That's important. So kindly let the word out in United States. We need to tell our story ourselves. We are not victims. We don't be looked at a poor immigrant who came and no other people are telling our stories. No, we need to tell that we came to this country by choice and we are proud of what we who we are and why we came to this country, and we are proud of to be an American, and just participate. That vote to the right candidates, ask them right question, look at their policies, where did they sign. That's easily available. It's a public record. Anywhere in council you go, you speak, it will stay there. Any email sent, it will be there. So raise your voice. Don't worry about what's happening in Punjab or India. That can be separate issue. We need to learn separate the things. We can't bring all the things in one pot and start solving the problems. We need to solve the common problems as an American citizen. It doesn't matter Chinese, Indian, or whoever you are American. You need to learn the rules in this country. So I would encourage everyone to participate, vote, do fundraising. I was not aware when I that fundraising plays such an important role. I was thinking I'll do my best, then the outcome we'll see. But people see how much funds you raise. Very important part. Fundraising and doorbelling is what my target is. So please support any American resident, American citizen. Tell the word out. This is the I'm opening a door and you should follow. Come any county, any state in the United States participate. Council, state representative, state senate, anything you need, I'll support you and you support me. We need to bring up our values, and additionally, we should respect the American values. That's my message.
Thank you, Jaskaran ji. Appreciate your time and appreciate your sharing of your views and opinions. I wish you, we from Aaj Kal America and Sanjhi Soch TV wish you the best for November. And we look forward to talking with you when you are State Senator Jaskaran Singh Sarao. And we'll schedule that opportunity once you're in office. We'll hope that you'll share the experience. And what you're doing, you mentioned it yourself, you're opening the door. You're opening a door of opportunity, or you can call it breaking the glass ceiling. But you're in the land of opportunity. You brought it up, and you're actually enjoying the opportunities that are being made available to you.
I'm totally like all the value. I am totally against the identity politics. It doesn't matter. I'm sick. Anything. We came nothing in our pocket to this country. This country gave us an opportunity, and I'm very thankful. We're all Americans. So we came because of the quota system in India. There's a backward class other system. The same things they are making the policies similar to that, and that's again the casteism, DEI. So we are nowhere in the spectrum. We are nowhere in the spectrum. So please, we are focused. What's good for America? Go for, do your job best, whatever you do, and we don't need a hate, division, and identity politics in this country.
Thank you, Jaskaranji. Appreciate that. Yes, America is a land of equal opportunity, and many people like yourself have come to this country, like you said, illegally. When you come here, you come with whatever you bring in your pocket. Many people have a story of coming to this country with $8 or $3 and making a whole life successful in business, in personal life. So you're an example there, and we hope, wish you success. And the message, the final comment you made about minorities or separation or categorization or preference, I totally agree with you. It never worked in England. I grew up in England, and we've seen the negativities from there. I believe we've seen the negativities in this country, but somehow we're back into that. And the way I see it is I see it as reverse racism. We're fighting the segregation of the 50s, but we can't fight it by reversing it. We can't bring in preferences or preferential treatment for one group against another group. Totally agree with you, but that's my personal opinion. Again, appreciate your time, wish you the success, and look forward to talking with you as State Senator Jaskaran Sarao. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੇਖ ਰਹੇ ਸੀ ਅੱਜ ਕੱਲ ਅਮਰੀਕਾ ਜਸਕਰਨ ਸਿੰਘ ਸਰਾਓ ਆਪਣੇ ਕੈਂਡੀਡੇਟ ਹੈਗੇ ਨੇ ਡਿਸਟ੍ਰਿਕਟ 41 ਵਾਸ਼ਿੰਗਟਨ ਸਟੇਟ ਤੋਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਖਿਆਲਾਤ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਸੋਚ ਵਿਚਾਰ ਆਪਾਂ ਸੁਣੇ ਨੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਸ਼ੇਅਰ ਕਰੋ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਔਰ ਜੇ ਵੀ ਕੋਈ ਵਾਸ਼ਿੰਗਟਨ ਸਟੇਟ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੋਟ ਪਾ ਸਕਦਾ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਜਸਕਰਨ ਦੀ ਮਦਦ ਕਰੋ ਐਂਡ ਮਿਲਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਅਗਲੀ ਵਾਰੀ ਹੁਣ ਦੇਵੋ ਇਜਾਜ਼ਤ